Well, let's roll.
Let's get back in one piece. Tango's in sight. Alpha, go! Go, go, go! Tango move it down! Ready to run. Bravo, go! Move it, move it! Got him! Come with me.
Lead the way.
Lead the way.
Escorting hostage. Charlie, go. Come on, come on. Tango down. Delta, go. Go, 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 move it.
No!
Mission success. Objective completed.
Potentially dangerous situation, but we solved it.
Operation Broken Scepter. After arriving in Milan, Italy for a conference, the United Nations Secretary-General Lord Nigel Cameron was taken hostage by operatives believed to be working with Newcastle. Cameron was captured in his hotel just prior to leaving for the conference and is being held along with some of the hotel staff. Your mission is to rescue the UN Secretary-General and the other hostages.
Newcastle is getting desperate. An operation like this is extremely risky, and 4 Italian police officers have already been shot. This has the local government howling for blood. We're going to have to move fast before someone decides to take matters into their own hands. The only reason the Italians haven't already made an assault is that the UN is holding them back. The Italians did a nice job of extracting Brigadier General Dozier from that apartment building in Padua a few years back, but this situation is a lot touchier, especially with the local casualties. Make sure the Secretary-General survives without injury. He's been the key factor in the current round of talks between the United States and China, and losing him would be a major setback. You don't need to be reminded how fragile those talks are. The bad news is that Newcastle himself doesn't seem to be on the premises, but odds are he's sent some of his very best people to handle this. Getting Cameron out past them would be a slap in the face to Newcastle.
Further research on Newcastle's activities has come up with a fairly accurate picture of what he's been up to since washing out of the SAS. He's been working as a mercenary, taking contracts from around the globe. The bulk of his work has been in the Middle East, but he's taken work from all comers. Our best guess is that he's been using the work to bankroll his attempts to stockpile weapons and resources in order to take revenge on Rainbow. Now it seems he feels like he's in a position to stop preparing and to act instead. I don't need to tell you how high the stakes are now. A blunder on this one, and Rainbow could be exposed, discredited, and disbanded, and that's exactly what Newcastle wants. He's forcing us into these high-profile situations, and it's not a tenable place for us to be. If we don't catch Newcastle soon, the odds just might catch up to us. As for the UN Secretary General Lord Cameron, he's been mediating the current round of conflicts between the American and mainland Chinese governments, trying to maintain peaceful relations. His efforts have kept a bad situation from getting worse, and without him, we might well be headed for another Cold War.
Let's get to it.
We've got a lot of people watching this one. Don't let me down.
Tango's in sight. Neutralized. Alpha, go. Move it, move it! Threat neutralized. Got him! Got him! Bravo, go! Tango down! Come with me. Escorting hostage. Charlie, go. Delta, go. Got him. Threat neutralized.
Keep your head down.
Am I safe now?
Escorting hostage.
Mission success. Objective completed.
Oh yeah, made it.
Operation Empty Cloud. Intel projections indicate that Newcastle's mercenaries plan to capture American athletes during the 2004 Summer Games in Athens, Greece. Olympic security forces were informed of the attempt and were able to prepare for the assault. While this allowed them to keep the athletes safe, the terrorists discovered the trap and took security personnel hostage instead. They then retreated to the convention center next to the Olympic Village. Your mission is to rescue the hostages and neutralize Newcastle himself. It would seem he is personally taking part in this operation.
Rescuing Secretary General Cameron was more successful than we had hoped. While being held by the terrorists, Lord Cameron was able to overhear a couple of them discussing details of their next move. Furthermore, he was able to confirm that Newcastle did, in fact, take part in the kidnapping. Intel was able to piece together what Cameron overheard with Newcastle's modus operandi and came up with a logical projection of what he was going to do next. We guessed Munich, 1972, and we were right. Anticipating Newcastle's plan to take athletes hostage in Athens, we had started to set up the Olympic Village as an ambush. Unfortunately, site security surprised the terrorists before we were ready. Newcastle and his men took security personnel prisoner, then fell back and locked themselves in the closest building, the convention center. We now have a situation in which the terrorists are trapped in the convention center with an unknown number of hostages. Because of Rainbow's record and experience in dealing with Newcastle's group, we've been asked to neutralize him and rescue the hostages. This mission will take exceptional teamwork and absolute precision. We need to stop Newcastle for good, and this is the best chance we're going to get.
The good news is that only Olympic security was involved in the firefight. The bad news is that 2 of them were killed and an unknown number taken hostage. Newcastle himself is in on this one, which makes things a little more difficult. His record with SAS was dirty, but what he did very well. The guy is sharp, fast and good, and he knows how to place his people. Watch your back on this one. He's a sneaky son of a gun. We won't get any better chance to take him down.
Oh yeah, this one will be fun. I'm also pretty sure, I am sure this is the last mission of the expansion pack, because Newcastle himself is here.
These tangos have body armor. Place your shots carefully.
Alpha, go.
Tango on the night.
Bravo, go. Go, go, go. Move it. Move it, move it. Charlie, go. Tango down. Delta, go. Go, go, go. Move it.
What was that?
Alpha, go. Move it, move it. Threat neutralized. Tango down.
Objective completed.
Bravo, go. Come on, come on. Move it, move it!
So technically speaking, we took him out, but didn't take out all of his terrorists. Honestly, I don't know if I can be bothered looking for them. that was the last one. And that was it. So, thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed this episode, and enjoyed the Rogue Spear. Next game on the list, I'm trying to go through with chronological order, will be First Ghost Recon, including expansion packs and some mods. After that we'll see, but for now, as I said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.